Being an Army brat, my dad's been in the Army for 14 years. It's kind of hard.
I've lived in Springfield, Illinois.
I've been to, let me see,
Fort Benning.
I was born in Louisiana.
Kentucky, Fort Knox.
And then we moved to Texas.
Killeen, Texas.
I think about 5 countries and states. Then Washington, then Virginia, and then here in Germany.
I'm a junior in high school, and I've been to 5 other high schools.
Not very sure on the count, but it's more than 9, I think.
And I've been to 26 different schools.
I actually don't remember how many schools I've been to. I've been to so many.
But you just get used to traveling around and going to different schools.
Our military high school and middle school teenagers are almost like any other kind of U.S. teenager.
Well, one of the huge identifying factors for young people on military bases is how long are they going to be there.
There's so much turnover.
It's difficult when you live over here and all your friends move away.
A lot of times our kids don't even say goodbye when they leave because it's just
a normal thing for military kids to be having people leave all the time.
Man, you make new friends, and then when you make new friends, when you gotta leave them.
I've lost a lot of friends. I mean, I try to keep in contact.
I hated goodbyes. I used to cry all the time.
People are leaving and start impacting me more, even though I'm not that close with friends. I'm a little bit scared to let people get close to me.
It generates so much anxiety amongst kids.
It's just hard because like you're PCSing everywhere, and like once you get settled down, you have to go again.
I've had kids look me in the face and say, was it a sin for my dad to shoot somebody? Things that are in the front page news have something to do with what dad is doing next month.
I don't like to hear on how many soldiers have died in Iraq. I get scared because there's a possibility that my dad might be going there.
The huge issue for the last 3 years has been, since 9/11, has been the deployments that their parents have experienced.
To Bosnia, Kosovo, and just recently Iraq.
I know some families over here, their dad are getting ready to go to Iraq for the 3rd time.
I know God will watch over him. And if it is his will that he should not return, then I will have to accept that.
The military realized in the early 80s that they were losing their teenagers. In 1980, Young Life and Youth for Christ came together to partner with an organization called Military Communities Youth Ministry, also known as Club Beyond. In most military communities, Club Beyond is considered the only chapel youth program that is fully embraced by both the Catholic and Protestant congregations.
When I drive across base, there are not a lot of options for teenagers.
I only have maybe 1,000 days with kids.
And military kids are literally everywhere, all over the world.
We have to be in relationship with every student.
Do this by going where they are. It means showing up at school every day and learning a kid's name.
Through that effective relational connection, bring them closer to Christ.
It's kind of crazy. You never know what might happen at Club. Fun, games, music. Club is a place where anything could happen. And a lot of kids show up at Club because they just don't know what's going to happen next.
I love it. It's great.
In Club Beyond, we go to trips. We went to a trip to Italy, and we also went to Slovakia.
Service project, that's where I found Jesus Christ.
And that was really incredible. We built playgrounds for the Slovakian children, and we spent time with them during Bible school.
They really need someone to listen to them and just support them and show them that they can get through hard times and through death.
One of the primary purposes of Youth for Christ staff who serve in MCYM is to mobilize the faith community on behalf of reaching every military teen for Jesus Christ.
In a time where there's not a lot of hope in their lives, where their fathers are at war, their mothers are at war, they're afraid they're not going to come home.
The needs of military teens is far greater than we can provide for ourselves. We're asking you to help us reach military teens. If you have a heart for military teens and their families, you can help by praying for us.
Pray for the kids that we work with. I can't tell you how much that assists in the ministry that we do.
Helping us find staff.
We need to multiply ourselves. A single staff person can only do so much. So we want to have staff trained, ready to go out to where kids are at. We want to change lives.
And supporting those staff as they go to the field. If you can't go, you can send someone.